Sonship give you access to the prepared blessings. You can't be a citizen if you are not a son or a daughter of that kingdom. Knowledge gives you awareness. Knowledge can never be enough. The more you know, the more you grow. If you stop learning, you stop growing. A man without God, his future is not guaranteed. No matter how rich you are, without a spiritual cover, you are still a toy in the hand of the devil. John chapter 1 verse 12. But as many as receive him, to them gave he power to become the sons of God, even to them that believe on his name. This morning I'm sharing with us on the subject, assessing prepared blessing. How do I assess a prepared blessing? There are certain requirements in experiencing a prepared blessing. Availability does not guarantee accessibility. There are things that are available but not accessible. Food can be available in the market but not accessible by all because it requires money and effort to get it. And these are things I'll be sharing with us today. So number one, access to prepared blessing is that you need to be a son to access the prepared blessing. The prepared blessing is for sons, not for strangers. Only sons have access to the prepared blessing. Jesus said, as many that receive me, to them he gave power to become sons of God, even to them that believe on his name. To be a son of God, you must believe. Sonship give you access to the prepared blessings. No matter how close anyone is, there are things that can never be bold to do or to access, just as my sons will do, my biological sons will do. You must be a son. You can't be a citizen if you are not a son or a daughter of that kingdom. This blessing, according to Psalm 23 verse 5, is a blessing that is prepared in the presence of your enemies. So if you are not bold enough and you are not aware of who your father is, you can't sit comfortably to enjoy any level of blessings when you are not aware and when you are not a citizen and a son of that kingdom. Number two way is that you must have knowledge. In Daniel chapter 11 verse 32, it said, but the people that do know their God, they shall be strong and they will do exploit. The word exploit means take advantage. Knowledge gives you awareness, mental awareness, spiritual awareness, financial awareness. The things you are aware, you take precaution, you take measures, you prepare for. So knowledge is very important in assessing a prepared blessing. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 9, and hypocrites with his mouth destroy his neighbor, but through knowledge shall the just be delivered. In Habakkuk, he said, my people are destroyed, not because they don't pray, not because they don't go to church, but for the lack of knowledge. Knowledge can never be enough. The more you know, the more you grow. If you stop learning, you stop growing. And those who will live are those who are growing. Those who are not growing are going. There is something you escape from: shame, disappointment, reproach, as a result of knowledge. What you know determines the height you go. You are aware that the blessing you are praying for is already prepared. All you need is boldness to access it. Prayer is not a monologue. Prayer is a dialogue. It's a two-way traffic communication. Prayer is a communication. Stop talking. Learn to hear God. You are praying to someone. You must be attentive to know how he's responding to the prayers. And I pray that your spiritual life will no longer be a struggle, and your walk with God in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Number 3 and the last, you must walk in power. Luke chapter 10 verse 19. Behold, I give unto thee power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and overcome all the powers of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. A man without God, his future is not guaranteed. No matter how rich you are, without a spiritual cover, you are still a toy in the hand of the devil. You can be rich and be protected. You can be rich and be righteous. You can be rich and still love and serve God. Wealth is not an enemy to righteousness. You need power to access the blessing. Now, where the devil is already surrounded, because he's in the presence of your enemy, according to Psalm 23 verse 5, that the blessing was prepared. Now, to access such a blessing, you must be a man, you must be a woman of power. The devil will shake you to know if you know your worth and know yourself. You must be a man of power to access your prepared blessing. As a believer, you must not be ignorant. As a believer, you must not be ignorant. You must have knowledge, you must have power. Don't go about hanging your shoulder and you are empty. Christianity is not a game. It's either you are of God or you are not. I want you to understand that the God you serve have the power, everything it takes to sustain your life, sustain your destiny. All God wants from you, be aware of who you are and exercise the power he has put on you. Let's rise on our feet.